Hello student, welcome to our history class. From last video we starting the lesson number 4, the Vedic Civilization. The name of our lesson is Vedic Civilization. In last video we complete the points, the Vedic literature, Rigved Samhita, Yajurved Samhita, Samved Samhita, Atharvaved Samhita, Brahmana text, Arankyas, Upanishads, family system, day-to-day life. These points are completed in last videos. Now let us start our next point is agriculture. Animal husbandry and economic and social life. Now here we explain the agriculture was the main occupation during the Vedic period. You know student, agriculture was the main occupation. Now in this time also. But during the Vedic period agriculture was the main occupation. Many oxen were yoked together to plough the fields and the plough had iron plowshares. The Atharvaved considers insects, pests and other animals that destroy crops and suggests certain remedies. Cow dung was the used as manure. The Atharvaved considers insects, small animals, some small pests and other animals that destroy crops, that ruin crops. Destroy means ruin. And suggests certain remedies. Cow dung was the used as manure. During the Vedic period, animals like horses, cows and dogs had special importance. Horses use many ways as well as cows and dogs also use some ways. Cows were used as means of exchange. That is why cows were highly prized. People took special care to ensure that their cows would not be stolen. The horses was valued because its speed. The horse's speed is very high. The horses was valued because of its speed. The Vedic people were skilled in taming the horses and harnessing them to the chariots. Chariots in the Vedic period had spoked wheels which are lighter than solid wheels. The horses drawn and spoked wheel chariots and Vedic period were swift and speedy. Here student you see the picture of chariot. In this way chariot is a very useful in Vedic period. Then do you know student, horsepower is a unit of measuring power, the rate at which work is done by engine. Horsepower is unit of measuring power. Here students to see the picture, rate at which work is done by engine. Then in this period, apart from agriculture and animal husbandry, several other occupations had also flourished, as well as agriculture and also some other occupation, animal husbandry also flourished, also increased in Vedic period. Artisans and people practicing various occupations were an important part of social system. They formed independent organizations known as Shrenis or guilds. The head of the guild was known as Shreshti. However, slowly the status of skilled artisan became secondary. During this period, there were 4 Varnas: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. How many types of Varnas? 4 types: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. The Varna was determined by the occupation of people. In the latter period, the Varnas came to determine on the basis of birth. This gave rise to caste. The caste system led to inequality in the society. During the Vedic period, certain notion about leading an ideal life had become well established. There were 4 stages of 4 ashrams from birth to death. The first ashram was Brahmacharya ashram, or the period of staying with the Guru to learn from this. In the Vedic period, there are 4 stages, 4 ashrams, 4 stages as well as also known as ashrams, 4 ashrams from birth to death. How many ashrams? 4 ashrams. The first ashram was Brahmacharya ashram, or the period of staying with the Guru to learn from him. The next stage after the successful completion Brahmacharya ashram was Grihastha ashram. Next ashram is Grihastha ashram. Which is the first ashram? Brahmacharya ashram. Then second is Grihastha ashram. It was expected that during the period a man would carry out his duties towards his family. In Grihastha ashram, Grihastha means home. Gruha, his duties. A man will carry out his duties towards his family and society with the help of his wife. Our parents provide our many things in the Grihastha ashram and society with the help of his wife. The third stage was Vanprastha ashram. When a man was expected to detach himself from the household, retire to a solitary place and lead a very simple life. A fourth stage was sannyas ashram. In this Vedic period, last stage is sannyas ashram. Last ashram is sannyas ashram. At this stage, the convention was the renounce or relations, lead life in order to understand the meaning of human life and not stay in one place. In the sannyas ashram, the convention was the renounce all relations, lead life in order to understand the meaning of human life and not stay at one place. In sannyas ashram, not stay in one place. In this point, we complete the 4 ashram. Which are these? Brahmacharya ashram, Grihastha ashram, Vanprastha ashram, and last is sannyas ashram. Here complete our points. Next point, next.